Welcome to another episode of Monday Night Raw. We got so much in store for you tonight. We got Obafemi versus LA Knight in the semifinals of the Goldberg tournament. And we got Kenny Omega versus Finn Balor in that same tournament. We got Bret Hart versus Psycho Sid. We got Sami Zayn's Open Challenge to the NXT Championship. We got Jeff Hardy versus Carmelo Hayes. AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. And 2 matches yet to be announced. But please welcome the man opening up Ucw Monday Night Raw tonight, Randy Orton. The brand new AEW champion, Randy Orton, here to kick off Monday Night Raw tonight. Won a 15-man Royal Rumble to win the title at Saturday night's main event just 48 hours ago. The Viper struck at Saturday night's main event and became your new AEW World Champion. So, let's All Ego Ethan Page is here. Let me stop you right there, Randy. I was gonna be the new AEW World Champion till you decided to ruin my moment. You were down and out from Jeff Hardy. I eliminated him. I thought I'm gonna get an easy win and eliminate you because you're already beaten down. But no, you decided to spring back to life out of nowhere and ruin my chances of winning that title. Well, I hit CM Punk. Let me stop you right there, you arrogant, cocky son of a bitch. You claim you're all ego, but really what you are is all bitch. It's not your fault that you couldn't get the job done at Saturday night's main event. It's not your fault that you can't win a match to save your career. I've won plenty of matches. I could beat you if I wanted to right now. No, you couldn't. You're just lying to yourself. You and everyone else knows that you cannot beat me. Everyone knows you're not on my level. And you never will be. Because let's get one thing straight. At Money in the Bank, The Undertaker. Punk. At Money in the Bank, I'm gonna show the world why you don't cross a dead man. Because at Money in the Bank, I will be defeating you, and I will be taking that title from you. And Paige, you will be taking that title away from Randy anytime soon. Damn straight, tell him, Taker. You know what? Screw this. Undertaker with a big boot, and now leading the assault onto CM Punk, and now Ethan Page attacking Randy Orton. All hell is broken loose here tonight. Ethan with the ego's edge. Undertaker with the tombstone pile driver. It has just been confirmed that tonight in our main event, it will be Randy Orton and CM Punk taking on Ethan Page and The Undertaker. And that is a stellar match and a stellar way to kick off Monday Night Raw. Let's get into our first match of the night, which is AJ Styles versus Jimmy Uso. You're not gonna go anywhere during this match. We will be right back after this commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, we just want to confirm 5 matches for Money in the Bank. That will be the total of 10 matches on the card, with 3 Money in the Bank ladder matches. Not 1, not 2, but 3 Money in the Bank ladder matches. Bones will be broken, careers will be shortened, but 3 men that night will become Mr. Money in the Bank. The first match will be Bret Hart versus Psycho Sid versus Ultimate Warrior in a triple threat match for the Winged Eagle Championship. The second match, CM Punk versus Undertaker versus Carmelo Hayes. The third match, will be Trick Williams versus Ethan Page for the Intercontinental title. The fourth match, Rey Mysterio, Mr. Perfect, Kane, Batista, and Scott Steiner meet in a fatal 5-way match for the UCW Classic Championship. And Austin Theory defends his World Heavyweight Championship in a triple threat match against Cody Rhodes and the Rated R Superstar Edge. But let's not focus on the future, let's focus on the now with AJ Styles versus Jimmy Uso. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, the phenomenal AJ Styles. So far, during this AJ Styles Best of the Best tour, he has beaten Shawn Michaels on SmackDown, and he beat Kenny Omega at Saturday night's main event. But now on Monday Night Raw, he faces Jimmy Uso. But you gotta wonder, who will AJ face on SmackDown this week? That is a mystery to be solved, and it is also a mystery on who you face next week at Saturday night's main event too. But right now, he's got to focus on Big Jim. And his opponent, he is one half of the UCW Undisputed Tag Team Champions, Jimmy Uso. Back at Payback, the Usos beat AJ Styles and Matt Riddle and Jacob Fatu and Sol Sikoa to win the tag team titles. And they have yet to make one defense since winning the titles. This match is underway. Here we go. Jimmy with a super kick to Styles right out of the gate. Atomic drop, sending him into the ropes and a big kick into the cover. One, Styles kicks out at one. Styles bringing him back up and dropping him on his head. And that's the technical mastery of AJ Styles. Pushing him into the corner. Nice scoop slam. Elbow drop. Off the ropes. Styles is on fire tonight. Sends Jimmy over the top rope. Forearm. Jimmy finds a way back in. Bang, hits the super kick. But Styles countering with a Pele kick. Jimmy still gets the cover. One and a kick out by Styles. But Styles is going to roll through and make Jimmy Uso pay with a pile driver. This could be signaling the end already. Looking for a Styles clash. Jimmy Uso sends him through the ropes of the Hurricane Rana. Off the ropes. Jimmy able to dive onto Styles and now stomping the hell out of him. The match up next is Kenny Omega versus Finn Balor in the semi-finals of the Goldberg Retirement Tournament. And then the winner of that match will either be facing Oba Femi or L.A. Knight in the finals at Saturday night's main event next week, or should I say in 6 days from now. Super kick by Jimmy Uso. Jimmy going to the top, look for Uso splash. Styles moved out of the way. looking for that calf crusher. Jimmy able to get out of it. Styles clash. Falls into the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Jimmy Uso. Rolling through with Styles. And Jimmy hits his own Styles clash onto AJ. 1, 2, Styles kicks out. You gotta wonder what's going through the mind of Jimmy Uso during this one. Well, I have no idea, but I think all he wants to think about is winning the match in a dropkick into the corner to Styles in another one. Rolling back through. Jimmy Uso off the ropes, big splash to Styles. Springboard, double foot stomp. Jimmy bringing some right hands to Styles. Bulldog. Getting him up, but Styles rolling through. The calf crusher. Calf crusher by Styles. Will Jimmy Uso tap or snap? The referee's checking on Jimmy. Jimmy Uso able to reach the middle rope, and Styles must let go. Styles, let's go, big kick to the face of Styles. Off the rope, Styles sends him over the top rope. Styles, oh my goodness, sunset flip powerbomb to the outside. Safe to say that Jimmy Uso is dead. R.I.P. Jimmy Uso, your funeral will be held on Thursday night. Elbow drop from AJ Styles. Also, we do want to confirm that there will be a 6-man pool tag team match for the UCW World Tag Team titles. Hulk Hogan and Macho Man will defend the titles against Edge and Mikey Whipwreck, Eddie Guerrero and Dominic Mysterio, Jeff Hardy and Carmelo Hayes. And more tag teams. But now, Styles gonna look for that avalanche. Styles clash, but Jimmy Uso able to flip off of the corner. Bam! Hits the vertebraker, and he's gonna hit another one. Splash right to Styles. Lift him up, put him in the grave. Jimmy Uso now with the sunset flip powerbomb. And a Uso splash to AJ. Is that enough to put Styles away? 1, 2. No, it isn't. Styles kicked out. Jimmy gonna go for another Uso splash. Styles moved out of the way. Referee gets knocked out of the ring and a low blow by AJ Styles. But oh, Jimmy with a low blow. Styles went for the Styles clash and Jimmy went low. while the referee was knocked out of the ring. Jimmy Uso now with a roll up on Styles. 1, 2, 3. He got him. He got him. Here is your winner, Jimmy Uso. What? No, can't me. You rigged this for me. You rigged this for me. Jimmy Uso walks out with the win tonight against AJ Styles. That was a good match to say the least. And AJ Styles loses to Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso with the what? I am here to challenge you, Vato, on SmackDown. You want the best of the best? You've got it in Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero. Bulare, Vato! Eddie Guerrero launching an assault on AJ Styles. Send him into the ropes. Bang. And now Eddie gonna take to the skies and hit him with a frog splash. Coming up next, Kenny Omega versus Finn Balor. We do want to confirm that when Monday Night Raw goes off the air, we will be recording a 6-man pool match. The teams will be Undertaker and Kane versus Ethan Page and Seth Rollins versus Jeff Hardy and Carmelo Hayes, Edge and Mikey Whipwreck, aka MHWE Pro Wrestling, Eddie Guerrero and Dominic Mysterio, and the champions Hulk Hogan and Macho Man defending them. All 6 teams will start in the ring, and the only way to win is to throw your opponents into the pool. If you throw one of the opposite team's opponents into the pool, then their entire team
gets eliminated. So say for instance Seth Rollins and Ethan Page. If Seth Rollins gets thrown into the pool, then he and Ethan Page will be eliminated. Ethan does not have to get eliminated. Seth doesn't have to get eliminated for the other to be eliminated. So if Ethan loses, Seth loses as well. If Jeff Hardy gets thrown in, then Carmelo and Jeff will lose. Will Hulk Hogan and Macho Man be able to retain the titles in their first defense, or will their reign go up in short smoke when 5 other teams face them? But anyways, now it's time for the semi-finals of this Goldberg tournament. The finals will be held on Saturday night's main event on May 30th. The winner of this match will face either Obafemi or LA Knight. That match is next, after this one. After Finn Balor vs. Kenny Omega, LA Knight vs. Oba will be next. And the winners of both these matches will meet in the finals of Saturday night's main event. And the winner will face Goldberg in his final match at Money in the Bank. Making his way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, Finn Balor. Kenny Omega from out of nowhere. Kenny Omega attacking Finn Balor from out of nowhere. Where did he come from? I have no idea where he came from, but either how, Kenny has gotten an advantage onto Finn Balor. Match is underway. Super kick, electric chair position. Going for that one winged angel. Finn Balor able to counter into the 1916. And he's gonna hit him with a coup de grace. 1, 2, kick out. And Kenny Omega had a brutal match with AJ Styles at Saturday night's main event, and his leg got brutally injured. And then he also competed in that 15-man Royal Rumble, the AEW World Championship, which he was not successful in. And now Finn attacking the bad leg of Kenny. If Kenny somehow wins tonight, he won't even be able to make it to Saturday night's main event, or even face either Oba or LA Knight in a 1916 from Finn Balor. Placing him in the corner, and a drop kick to the legs, and another drop kick to the bad knee. Kenny has to use the ropes to his advantage, but it just won't work. Look at this. Kenny can barely even stand up. Ow! Balor with a brain buster. Coup de grace to the leg. Ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner due to referee stoppage, Finn Balor. Finn Balor wins due to referee stoppage, and now Balor is not done there. Finn Balor wants to make an example out of the TNT champion and hit him with a 1916 bang coup de grace from Finn Balor. Coming up next, LA Knight versus Olafemi, and the winner will face Finn Balor in the finals. Kenny getting help from the referee to stand up. Getting help from the referee. Wait a minute, Gunther! Oh my goodness, the ring general Gunther is here, and he's just put Kenny in a sleeper hold. What is going on tonight? Tonight is full of surprises with Gunther attacking Kenny Omega. And now, look at this. Powerbomb from the ring general. And another. And another. I will meet you at Saturday night's main event next week, Kenny, for the TNT Championship. Gunther has made his intentions very clear. He wants the TNT Championship at Saturday night's main event on the 30th. And it is official. Gunther versus Kenny Omega for the TNT Championship at Saturday night's main event has been confirmed by our general manager, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Will Gunther be able to somehow stand victorious over Kenny and win the TNT Championship? We'll have to find out on the 30th of May at SNME. But now it's time for Olafemi versus LA Knight. Let's get it. The following contest is the final round of the semifinals in the Goldberg tournament, making his way to the ring. He is the UCW United States Champion, LA Knight. Yeah. Let me talk to you. LA Knight has beaten Olafemi in the past, because a couple of months ago at Saturday night's main event, it was LA Knight versus Olafemi in a Falls Count Anywhere match for the UCW World Heavyweight Championship, and LA Knight was able to retain. but that was false count anyway. This is just a regular one-on-one match between both of these men. And his opponent from Lagos, Nigeria, Femi. Boom! Femi wasting no time with an uppercut in the corner to LA Knight. Launching him across the ring and taking Knight down. Oh my goodness! 330 pounds of just meat, man. 330 pounds of meat flying towards you, man. Femi with a choke slam on the apron. People thought Oba was going to win the NXT title in that ladder match 48 hours ago. But Sami Zayn was the one who won it. LA Knight gets sent across the ring again. All from Grace. Oba absolutely dismantling LA Knight. Knight hasn't even gotten a single bit of offense in during this match. Knight fighting back. Knight with a BFT to Oba Femi, and oh my goodness, Oba, how is he standing like that? Oba's back on his feet. Knight with another BFT. Oba gets right back the fuck up like nothing happened. A third DDT, and Oba kicks up like he's Shawn freaking Michaels. Spinebuster. Oh my goodness, oh my god! Sending LA Knight crashing for the title. All from Grace. Fall from Grace one more time. 1, 2, 3. Here is your winner, Oba Femi. It's pretty safe to say he'll be winning the finals at Saturday night's main event. It will be Oba Femi. Good luck in the finals, Finn Balor, because you are going to need God on your side if you want to win. How can you stop this monster Oba Femi? I don't understand how anybody can stop this behemoth of a man. Coming up next, it will be Sami Zayn defending his NXT Championship in the Open Challenge. We'll be right back after this commercial break. We are about to get Sami Zayn versus the mystery opponent for the NXT title in a couple of minutes. What the hell is that? What is that noise? It's Psycho Sid, and it's Bret Hart. What the hell? These two were supposed to have a match
later on tonight. What the hell are these two doing? Psycho Sid with a big boot. Oh my goodness. Somebody get some damn officials out here. Knight is getting absolutely dismembered, limb from limb by Psycho Sid. No. Sid, don't do this. Oh my god! Power bomb onto the fucking car! Take a look, everyone. Your favorite hero, Bret Hart, getting brutally bruised by me, Psycho Sid. You can thank me all. You can thank me later. I'm winning back the one title I never lost, the Winged Eagle title. Nobody is gonna stop me. Someone needs to get some damn help for Bret Hart. I guess the match is cancelled. Well, that was crazy. We were gonna have Bret Hart versus Psycho Sid, but I guess now the match is cancelled. Psycho Sid powerbombing Bret Hart brutally and viciously onto the hood of a car. But anyways, now it's time for Sami Zayn versus a mystery opponent. The following contest is an open challenge scheduled for one fall, and it's for the NXT Championship. Making his way to the ring is the new NXT Champion, Sami Zayn. Sami said he wanted to win a title here in UCW Wrestling, and he's won it. He won the NXT title. And now, it's time to see who he will face. And his opponent, oh yes, and his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, Seth frickin' Rollins. Seth Rollins answering the open challenge for Sami Zayn's NXT Championship. Sami Zayn right off the gate with a haluva kick to Seth Rollins. Haluva kick right to Seth Rollins. 1, 2, Seth kicked out. Sami Zayn right out of the gate hitting Seth Rollins with a haluva kick and now a backbreaker from Sami Zayn, sending Seth over the top rope,
pushing him off. Went for a dive. Rollins, bang! That one final beat type maneuver. Rollins bringing in the fight to Sami Zayn, pushing him for the ropes, drop kick. And now it's time for a little bit of Constantine special. That's a move that's used by Ilya Dragunov. So it's nice to see Seth Rollins using it tonight. Super kick. And another one to Zayn. Zayn goes flying over the top rope. Rollins takes him down. Stomp right to the gut of Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn using his core strength and a moonsault. Placing him on the apron. Whoa. Blue Thunder Bomb. Zayn gonna do it again, going for a hula kick. Seth going over the ropes, pushes him away. And now Seth Rollins with that slingshot spear. Rollins, Falcon Arrow. Or Phoenix Splash, whatever you want to call it. Rollins now. Superplex rolls through, and there is your Falcon Arrow. Ladies and gentlemen, into the cover. 1, 2, Sami kicked out. Seth Rollins looking for a stomp. Sami Zayn with a buckle bomb and a pedigree to Seth Rollins. Drop kick. Rollins able to get him back up in a German suplex, and another one. And another one. Sami Zayn look for a super kick. Seth accidentally hits the referee. Sami Zayn looking for a haluva kick, and the referee goes crashing and burning over the top rope. Rollins rolling Sami through, super kick. And now a stomp to Sami Zayn. Seth has got the NXT title. He's gonna blast Sami in the face with it. One, two, we have a brand new champion. No, we don't. Sami, get out. Sami Zayn, a low blow. A low blow to Seth Rollins, bang, haluva kick. And another one, and another one. That's 3. And now Sami's gonna end it with a blue thunder bomb. 1, 2, 3. Sami retains the title. Here is your winner, and still your NXT champion, Sami Zayn. Coming up next, Roman Reigns will make a promo. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the UCW champion, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has held the ECW championship since winning. Roman Reigns won the ECW title at Payback, beating Seth Rollins and The Rock to win the championship. And now Roman is here on Monday Night Raw. The Tribal Chief came out here tonight on Monday Night Raw to celebrate his 41st birthday. And now, at Money in the Bank, I've got my biggest defense yet. I'll be facing Triple H, Shawn Michaels, The Rock, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, John Cena, and AJ Styles in an 8-man elimination match defending this title. Now, I know I haven't defended this title yet, but I will defend it next week on Monday Night Raw. The final week before Money in the Bank next week. The final Raw before Money in the Bank, I will be defending this championship. And hold your horses, Roman. Everybody knows that the next person in line for that UCW championship is me. I'm the next in line for that title. I don't care what I have to do. I'm going to do it to take that title away from you. Next week in the main event of UCW Monday Night Raw on June 1st, it will be me, the Game, Triple H versus Roman Reigns for the ECW Championship. I beat John Cena in a 10-minute Iron Man match. So that pretty much garners me a #1 contendership match. Triple H attacking Roman Reigns, sending him into the ropes with a spine buster. Roman Reigns is in big trouble. Category from Triple H. Will Triple H pull off the upset of the world and beat Roman Reigns for the UCW Championship next week on Monday Night Raw? It is very possible for Triple H to make this upset, but with it being Roman's first defense, I think I've got to go with Roman Reigns. And another pedigree. Anyways, coming up next, Carmelo Hayes versus Jeff Hardy, and then it will be our main event, Undertaker and Ethan Page versus Randy Orton and CM Punk. We'll be right back after the commercial break. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy made his UCW debut just 48 hours ago, officially signing with the company in the 15-man Royal Rumble. He was in the final three, but came up short when he was eliminated by Ethan Page. And now he's in his official first one-on-one match here against Carmelo Hayes. And in Jeff Hardy's third match here, which is going to be in a few hours after Raw goes off the air, a 6-man tag team pool elimination match for the UCW World Tag Team titles. Will Jeff Hardy and Carmelo be able to pull off the win and become the new tag team champions? We'll have to wait and find out, but say what you want about Carmelo Hayes, but he has gotten his flowers. Carmelo Hayes guaranteedly is a future world champion in this business, and he could be a world champion if he beats CM Punk at Money in the Bank. But right now, let's focus on this match, which is going to be a banger. And his opponent, Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes looks up to Jeff Hardy as a role model, as his childhood hero. Carmelo confessed in the Royal Rumble that he grew up watching Jeff Hardy and what inspired him to become a professional wrestler. Became NXT North American champion, became NXT champion, became United States champion. But now, Carmelo Hayes is here in front of his childhood hero. And you best believe Carmelo must have goosebumps. He's facing his role model here tonight. Both men with a sign of respect from the match underway. Here we go. Jeff Hardy overpowering Carmelo, and Carmelo leaves the ring immediately, and Jeff Hardy taking him out on the outside of the ring. Super kick from Carmelo. Springboard Bulldog. Jeff Hardy able to counter. Throw him into the ropes. Wait, Carmelo, double foot stomp to the chest, arm drag from Jeff Hardy. Bulldog. Carmelo running off the ropes, double foot stomp to the back. Jeff Hardy. Elbow drop. Both these men have so much to give, and a double super kick. Rocks both men, but Jeff Hardy back up. And Carmelo in a twist of fate from Jeff Hardy. And Carmelo hits the first 48. Jeff Hardy is staggered. He is rocked. This is Carmelo's moment. Climb that top rope and hit nothing but no. Jeff going for a swan bomb. Carmelo moved out of the way. Set him up for spinal reconstruction. Off the rope senton. Sending Jeff Hardy to the ropes clothesline. And another one. And another one. Jeff Hardy now with poetry in motion. And a twist of fate again by Hardy. And now going for Whisper in the Wind. Jeff Hardy, swanton bomb. Is that enough to put Carmelo away? 1, 2, Carmelo kicks out at 2. Carmelo with a roll up. 1, 2, kick out. First 48. How is Carmelo responding that quickly? Nothing but net. Into the cover. 1, 2. Jeff kicked out. These two are going to do a phenomenal job in that 6-man tag team pool match and all. Oh, DDT onto the apron. I think Jeff Hardy is going for Swanton Bomb. Oh my God. Carmelo moved out of the way, and I think Jeff's spine is broken. Nothing but net. Going for it. Nothing but net. Hardy gets back into the ring. Jeff Hardy, swanton bomb. Picking him up. Twist of fate. And another swanton bomb into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Jeff Hardy picks up the win. Here is your winner, Jeff Hardy. And now helping Mellow up. Coming up next, it is our main event. Undertaker and Ethan Page taking on Randy Orton and CM Punk. The main event will be right after this commercial break. The following main event tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring, Ethan Page and The Undertaker. And their opponents, the team of the AEW World Champion Randy Orton and the WWF Champion CM Punk. This match is about to get underway in a matter of moments. This match is about to get underway. Wait a minute, Trick Williams out of nowhere with a trick shot, and a trick shot to the Undertaker. Trick Williams out of nowhere hitting a trick shot on Ethan Page and the Undertaker. Undertaker lifting up Ethan Page, and what the hell? Choke slam from the Undertaker. And a tombstone pile driver. Ethan Page getting sent out to the outside of the ring. And look at this. Randy and Punk are just watching on. Oh no. No. Damn it. Last ride to Ethan Page. And there you go, Ethan. Going on to the Vultures that are Randy Orton and CM Punk. Punk GTS and Randy Orton with an RKO. Randy Orton and CM Punk pick up the win. Here are your winners, CM Punk and Randy Orton. They didn't even have to break a sweat to win that match. What a way to end Ucw Monday Night Raw. Good night.